gentlemen, welcome to it.
Good morning to the folks. What up to the youngins and bless up to the world.
And then Tay just put your info on blast like that.
It's what the people want to know, bro. My bad.
Nah, bro.
It's a vibe, though.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to it. It is the morning shake with me, your host Xavier Alex, and of course my co-host, Mr. J. Paris.
Bro, we actually got to get some music on, bro, when we begin. Good morning to the folks. What up to the youngins? Bless up to the world. It's your boy, Jay Paris. We coming to you live on this beautiful Monday morning from Johannesburg, South Africa. It's the morning shake.
Love that copyright content has
Nah,
been...
they can't hear, bro. It's mainly my voice, bro.
Copyright content has been detected.
Yeah, and he's a Christian artist, bro. He mustn't be so slick with fans. Yan, yo,
Copyright
good
content
morning.
has been detected.
I'm only joking. We all deserve to eat.
Bro, yo guys, listen, we have a bunch to talk about. There's the tornado that happened in Durban we have to talk about. There's the coalition things that's happening. Hey guys, remember this is like it's our future. There's people are busy discussing our future and our things that we must do, right? They must talk proper things there. They mustn't catch on nonsense. And then of course, Ankawa showed me a video where the whole beach washed away. A couple of years ago, we went to this one beach, dope beach. And she showed me the pictures and the video. I was like, yo, bro, it doesn't even look like a beach anymore,
yeah,
right?
Bro,
like
especially in South Africa. That's why I asked you
and then, bro, there's also a convo about, I don't know if you remember, bro, we covered that whole Carl Lentz situation from Hillsong. Homie got a brand new podcast. Homie speaking. Homie's exposing some of the undercurrent, behind the scenes, undercover things that have been going on. So we're going to have all those conversations. But again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for jumping in on the convo. Please say what's up to us on the chat here. Good morning to everyone that has been watching. We're going to have an interesting convo, some interesting topics. But before we get into all those dope, beautiful, nice things, broski, the weekend, how was it, bro? I saw you performing. But anyway, take us from the top, bro. How was the weekend?
Bro, I think just the past couple of 2 weeks has been back to back, but incredible, bro. I'm just so in awe of what God is doing, bro. I'm like extremely overwhelmed, emotional from the sermon last week. And then Thursday night we were at a conference. I know you were there the entire weekend. I ended up going to a youth and young adults conference this weekend as well, the Friday evening, Saturday morning. Yesterday, our boy Justin Jacobs, bro, he came down with the fire, the Holy Ghost fire, delivered such a beautiful message, speaking about how our testimony matters. And last night, I was performing as well, bro, at the Solace 2024 conference, bro, which was also just incredible, bro. But everything has been so busy, back to back, like you mentioned. But I'm happy, bro. I'm at peace. It's always such a joy when you're living out your purpose. It's always such a joy.
I think it's nice when you're doing what you do best. But for me, bro, like you say, Thursday night we went to that conference together just for the opening night. Whatever.
And shout out, bro, to Pastor Witness.
Shout out to my homie
close
Witness.
friend of yours, yeah, bro.
Yeah. You know what's interesting about him, bro? Just to give him a little bit of a shout out here. I met the homie, I think, in 2014, bro. And when I first met him, he was staying out here in Ormonde View. Did you go with me to that first service that I went to go preach at his church, bro? Downstairs in that basement where it was like, I don't know if you went with that night, bro.
I'm not sure, but I remember the time, though, bro.
Yeah, bro, we went like downstairs into a little basement. We probably seated about 100 people, maybe, if that. And I just and then of course, bro, as his growth continued, I've been working with him for the past, I don't know, probably almost 10 years now, I would say. And as his growth continued, bro, I literally watched my brother go from just hustling his way up to, and then when he bought, in fact, bro, when he bought his house, his new house that he's living in now, he called me up and he said, hey, financially things are a bit tight. Life is lifing. Come pray with me, whatever. So we went there to his spot, and it was literally just the ground, bro. And we went there and we prayed on the ground. And a couple of months later, the house was all the way up, and it was built and whatever else. And so that journey was interesting to see him go through that journey. And then of course he he phoned me the other day and he said, "Hey bro, I need to buy. Come with me quickly. There's a piece of land that I've been looking at. Can you come check it out with me?" So I went with him. Went there. He asked me, "Bro, should I sign this deal?" I said, "Bro, faith is faith. If there's money, if there's no money, let's just sign the deal. See what happens." He signed it, and God provided. God came through. Eventually, he bought this massive plot. I think it's like 6 acres, and he said to me, now he wants to build a church on it. And this past weekend was basically his first conference and his launching his actual building. Beautiful facility, bro. You came there with me the one afternoon, and you were surprised because you were there with me before, and after things that was there was not there. And when you pulled in, bro, you were like, "Yo, bro, when did this happen?"
Nah, bro, the growth is beyond incredible. Exactly that, bro. And you spoke about it. It's literally a case of, if you were here the Monday, you wouldn't have seen this entire thing, and pull through the Friday. It's like, damn, this thing is here now. And some of the guys, when I was there, or when we were there on the Thursday night, bro, they were saying, "Hey, bro, there's a lot of times where it's like, I just go out to get, some grub or something, and you come back and it's like, yo, when did this pull through?" And I was even telling Clay, that's just a beautiful testament as to God's favor upon his life and upon the church.
Look, I was literally there when they broke ground. I was literally there when we read the declaration, threw it into the soil. I was his first drone pilot. He just bought a drone, didn't know which drone to get, whatever. I told him, "Nah, I'm a DJI fan." He bought a nice big DJI. I got some nice drone footage of the opening building and whatever else, of the first foundations that was laid or whatever. And just to see the progress, to see the growth, bro, and being in that room throughout the weekend. It was his birthday yesterday, so shout out, he reached 40. And I always tell him this. I say, "Bro, you did all this before 40. That's a big milestone, bro. That's massive. That's not child's play. It's massive to achieve that level of excellence." I was just telling Clayton, so I would be there on the Monday and come back on the Tuesday, bro, and see things that wasn't there the day before. And big things, bro, like the whole carpet is laid, or the whole LED screen is set up, or the whole, he built a little side chapel next to the church. You'd come there on the Monday, place, bro, and by the Thursday, bro, that the whole chapel is there that wasn't there Monday, bro. So, just the speed of execution is literally just on another level. And it got me thinking about something, bro, before we get into this, KZN topics. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're still watching, please just greet us, say hello there in the comments, so we can also just say hello to you. It got me thinking, bro, and it's a convo him and I were actually having. And also a convo that I was contemplating in my own mind and just so the way I met this friend of mine is actually he reached out to me because he was watching me online as far as factory is concerned. This is someone Dalmani saying, "Good morning, gents. Dope performance yesterday, Jay. Nice.
Nah, appreciate it, broski. Actually came with me yesterday, bro, and
nice.
Dope, gent, bro. Appreciate it, bro. Thank you so much.
Nice. That's dope.
Crystal was there as well, bro. Shout out to Crystal and Oriental. They pulled through as well.
Thanks.
The support was lovely. Thank you so much.
That's dope. And so it got me thinking on this topic, bro. The way I met this friend of mine is he reached out to me originally. I was doing factory. And as we always speak about it, and as people know by now, just different level, different scale of ministry altogether. First of its kind in SA, especially amongst, if you can say, colored people, to have ministry done on that level with the the fancy lighting and the smoke machines, and this is 14 years ago. Where I can safely say nobody was doing it. We pioneered that space, especially in the colored community. I think the people who were doing something similar to that would have been probably your Raymas, maybe your Rivers. Those guys were on that tip. But I'm talking about 14 years ago, where especially I'm speaking about our colored communities. Nobody was on that tip. And we're doing it on that level. And he reached out to me and invited me to speak at his event. I went there, I spoke at his event. And I just was thinking about this topic, bro, that in that season in my life, and there's something I wanted to post yesterday, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to post it because it came across as arrogant, and it came across as like just cocky. So I thought, nah, this is gonna have a bad taste, So let me just leave that alone. But this is my thought process behind it, bro. Listen to my thought process behind it. My thought process is that in that season of my life, bro, there was a lot of people that came out of the woodworks, bro. That all of a sudden wanted to be connected to me, all of a sudden wanted to be my friends, all of a sudden were very involved in my life, all of a sudden were like really, and at the time, bro, I was like in my mid-20s to late 20s. I'm excited. God is doing the thing. I'm getting interviewed on TV shows. I'm going here, I'm going there. I'm on this radio show. I'm on there. I'm all over the place. So from that level of excitement, you kind of you enjoy what it comes with. I don't know if you understand what I mean, bro. Good morning, Fabs. Good morning, Juan. You enjoy the level and the degree of exposure that it comes with. That time there wasn't IG, there was Facebook. And as I always say, that time already, bro, I was on like 10,000 followers on Facebook, bro. And that was when Facebook only allowed you to have 5,000 friends, and then you had to switch over to a public figure page and whatever. And we kind of touched on the conversation lightly, but we didn't really go into it in depth. And I was saying to him, bro, I'm going to be interested in seeing who's going to show up in your life now that you're on this level, now that your church is on this level, now that your equipment is on this level, because you enter a different echelon of life when you enter that space, right? It's the same like a financial space where when you become a millionaire, your friendship circle shifts a little bit, your influence changes, the places you go to changes, the restaurants you go to. You used to only be able to afford McDonald's and on a good month, Nando's, and then Wimpy, and then when you got some money, you want to go a little bit to Mug and Bean or Steers or whatever. I mean, not Steers, Spur. But now you get into an echelon of life, bro, where the Spurs and the Wimpies and the Nando's and the McDonald's is like entry level, bro. And you start now going to these day. Yeah, bro, you start having your business meetings at like Signature. You start having your business meetings at these like fancy restaurants that you order like a starter and it's 1,000 rand. But that's the level and the echelon of life that you get into. But it got me thinking about this, bro. When I hit a dip in my life, a lot of those people disappear out of my life. And only the real ones remain, right?
Facts.
And that's where you get into the space of like, these are the people that stuck when I was doing well, and that stuck when I was doing not as well, right? And this is the question I want to pose to you, and maybe just give me your thoughts on it, bro. What do you think?
This is the base of your post that you were gonna.
Yeah, I was gonna say like it's interesting how people were and now that when life is a little bit rough, they disappear, and then all of a sudden when they see you on these platforms again, they all of a sudden reappear in your life. I'm like, whoa, you guys are just here for when things are dope, because now they see me on these platforms, they seeing me. I saw you were ordained, you the lead pastor now. Hey, bro, congratulations. I'm like, hey, hold on, where were you for the past 5 years, 7, 8 years? When I was going through that rough patch, because you were there when I was your boy Zakes and I was hitting 10K followers and 200,000 views and and then you vanished when I was going through this little weird season in my life, and now that I'm starting to find my feet again, now you re-emerging again. It's like, I don't know, bro. For me, it's just like, I don't know, bro. For me, it's like, you know what? Welcome back into my life. However, you're not gonna come into
I think,
the VVIP section of my life again, because you showed me who you were when I was going through a rough patch. You know what I'm saying, bro? I don't know. That was just my thought process. Bro, I don't know. It's just I'm just being human, bro. And I'm thinking out loud. I'm like, yo, you know, that's my thought process.
Now, 1000%, bro. And for me, there's certain things in life that's inevitable, bro. Stuff exactly like you mentioned. When you up there at the highest echelon, people are there, bro. When you drop down, people start vanishing. But I look at it as a tree, bro. When the shade is there and the beautiful fruit, people want to be there under the covering and eating the beautiful fruit, enjoying and so forth on. In a bad season, bro, where leaves are falling off, the fruits a little bit
the fruits die, bro.
The fruits die and so forth on, and people start vanishing, bro, because it's not giving you the proper shade that you would want from the heat. But again, I love the point that you said. Now that when one reaches that level again, you start realizing, okay, this gent or this chick, back then I could see he's a character. And that obviously comes through discernment. There's certain things that you have to go through where you learn and you build that experience of the way forward now, bro. But going back to the first point, bro, these things are inevitable. These things are definitely inevitable.
But how would you deal with it if, like, let's say, when you were doing well in your life, right? Things were happening. You were killing the game, and people were coming into your life. People wanted to be around you. You're performing. You're pulling big crowds. You there. You on these stages. You got groupies. You got all these things, dope things. Then when you hit that moment, bro, like what the one you were preaching about 2 weeks ago, no, don't have a place to stay. Don't have this. Don't have that. Don't know where to turn to. Phone those same people. They have or they stop answering the call. Now, where God elevates you again, and God starts opening doors for you again, and things start happening for you again, and you realign your life and you refocus and you start getting back up into that like mind.
Yeah.
How would you then deal? Like, let's just say about 2-3 people that were close back in the day now start all of a sudden re-emerging again. How would you deal with that, bro?
Bro, I don't mind, bro. For me, I can have that relationship with those people, bro. I don't mind. At the end of the day, we're living our purpose for people, and sometimes those people are going to be thrown off the journey at some stage. At some stage, they're going to come back into the journey. I think for me personally, bro, I'm so glad that one of my love languages is not words of affirmation, bro. Because sometimes these things can be affirmation. They vibing with you, they're affirming you, and the next thing they're not affirming you, and now you're feeling like, yo, where's this gent? And for me, bro, not to sound spiritual or anything like that, bro, besides God being my best friend, I'm my best friend, bro, first and foremost. I can do without the affirmations or without people saying this and that, bro. So for me personally, that's how I deal with it, bro. Just know your journey, know your vision, know where God is taking you, and the rest, bro, is...
But it's also true what Hope is saying, and I think it's also a sermon from T.D. Jakes where he says that some people come into your life as scaffolding. And scaffolding helps you to build a building, but you can't leave the scaffolding around the building, like, you know, for the rest. But you needed the scaffolding to get to the next level. So for those who don't know what scaffolding is, it's basically those frames that they set up, those metal poles that they set up around the building. And then they put those like little platforms on, and obviously the higher the building goes, the builders stand on those platforms as they build. But the truth of the matter is the scaffolding is not part of the finished product of the actual building, right? But that then brings into perspective that there's some people that are there for the foundation that are going to stay there throughout your journey. Then there's people that's going to come as scaffolding that helps you build it, but then at some point they start, you know, kind of vanishing. But again, and I like what Hope is saying, and for me, bro,
and then there's people that's just going to come into the building, enjoy the vibes and so forth. And when it's beautiful, it's dope. When
it's not, there's excuses, yeah. But again, bro, for me, there's no hard feelings. And I'm not going to be looking at people like, that's why I said earlier, I'll still, welcome back. But I might not let you into the VVIP section of my heart, because it's like, nah, bro, you launched me when life was a little bit tricky. And now you want to come back when things are starting to pan out again, and God is reestablishing a person back into that space. But the thing is this, Jay, that brings me to this whole thing. I don't know if you saw, bro, that Carl Lentz. I don't know if you remember Carl Lentz, bro. We had that convo about him. He was the Hillsong pastor from New York, and he was like, bro, he was like a A-list pastor, bro. He was like a celebrity pastor. He was friends with Justin Bieber. He was friends with these basketball players. He was really doing the most out there, and he started really getting some dope momentum in the game. He started really getting traction in the game, and he was doing well at his time. And then he obviously fell into the whole cheated on his wife. There was some scandals. There was some this, that, and the other. And Hillsong let him go. It got a little bit rough. Things happened. I think we covered it on the show multiple times, and a lot of people know about it. And homie started his own podcast with his wife. They were having a chat about it. I was a little bit thrown off. His wife was like using a little bit of like vulgar language while she was talking. I was like, whoa, explain?
In the podcast?
Yeah, in the podcast, bro. I was like, explain? Oh, he's swearing now.
For real, bro?
Yeah, bro.
I haven't watched the podcast. I know about it. One of our homies last week was saying that, the gent is in the podcast space now, bro, and probably going to open his own church soon.
So I don't know if he's going to open his own church, but part of the reason also is that, and that topic actually, that the one I just spoke about now, bro, just read Hope's comment quickly.
Hope was saying, I was complaining about how people don't say thank you when you're being a good Christian, and my wife called me out and said you do good things for God, not for people.
No, that's good. That's facts, And again, it has to boil down to what's your reasoning behind it, what's your thought process
your
behind
motives is
your
important.
motives, yeah. But just quickly, real quick, back to the topic I was just mentioning now, is that so he came out with his podcast and he's like, yeah, and I got my own mic, I got my voice back again. I'm getting views again. People are listening to me again, and I might just tell you guys what really happened. And in the episode I watched, I'll send it to you. He actually went a little bit behind the scenes about how he felt about Bobby and Brian. He went behind the scenes about how he felt about how they were launched. He went a little bit behind the scenes about how he felt about how it was dealt with. What's your thoughts on that,
bro? I didn't watch the thing, but you just telling me these things now, bro. For me, it's like you don't mess up and so forth on, bro. Now you want to come out with these things.
Nah, but again, to his defense, bro. I'm not to his defense,
and I'm not saying what he's saying is wrong, bro. Because I know there's been a lot of scandals about Hillsong. There's a bunch of stuff on the internet speaking about the BTS, the behind the scenes of what actually takes place. The whole Brian thing that came out now, bro. But for me, I think it's a little bit. What's the word I'm looking for?
Disingenuous.
Yeah, bro. That now when you mess up. And now you want to come out and speak.
But
badly.
Given that's what I was just
apologize, move on with your ministry done.
Now,
Carl,
given he did
it's been 2 years, bro. I think it's about COVID time, mate.
Yeah.
Maybe over 2 years. But it was during that space. It's been that long. Why are you on a podcast now speaking about these things? For
look,
me, it's
bro,
like extremely.
The one point it did make you, and he kept saying, "Look, I did mess up. I did. I did what I did." So I can't sit here now.
But for me, it's the but.
Yeah.
I know I did what I did, but let me now tell you about them. It's like fighting fire with fire now, bro.
So he did say
you were a Christian leader, bro. You're a Christian leader.
Nah,
you're
so
of the faith.
Say, I did mess up. And his wife is sitting next to him while he's having this chat, and he's saying that, look, I messed up, and my wife was there. I had to come clean in the situation.
And keep it at that, bro. I messed up. Hillsong gave me a beautiful platform to run the New York campus.
He did say that. He did say that.
Done, bro. And done.
Nah, he
and
didn't end that.
And there you done.
He said all of the above,
best,
bro.
all the best for their ministry, their future.
But then it did go into like
and done.
Then it did go into like the way things were dealt with.
And now everything is
launched,
is said prior to that. The apologies and all
it's
of
like
that. But it's like it's null and void for me, bro. I think homie needs to be a lot more matured, bro. You don't handle things that way. Take you out and wish the next person all of the best. But fire with fire for me is just extremely immature.
Nah, I hear you, bro. I definitely hear you. But I think there's a
What's
part.
your thoughts, bro?
I think, bro, it's my thoughts is this, bro. It's easy to say that you're saying now, and what you're saying is the right thing, and it is how it should be. You should be like, yo, it is what it is. Let bygones be bygones. But there's also a human element to you, bro, where you do feel like, because then the wife was like, I'm hurt. How could they do this to us? Blah, 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 blah. This is supposed to be a church. They're supposed to love. Then she even like, she uses a bit of vulgar language there. Like, yeah, this is supposed to, which also shows that you're
crazy that wife is defending though.
Yeah, bruh, she was the one. Like,
madam, what's her name? Laura, I'll be cheated on you, but it's beautiful, bro. Through thickness and through whatever, bro, it's beautiful.
Nah, so she was like, the way they launched us, the way they just dealt with us. Then he even says, it's interesting because they used to be the ones that did that to other pastors that would like disconnect from Hillsong. They used to like come to a camp like, hey, where's Pastor so-and-so from that campus? I know he got fired. Then they laugh. Bro, he even says that in the podcast, bro. He's like, we used to be the pastors that like we used to sit around and talk about our other pastor was fired and what he did and how he messed up and da-da-da. And I didn't ever think I was going to be on the receiving end of that. And then it just got me also thinking, bro, bro, I don't know, bro. It really got me thinking.
Actually, bro, to their defense, though, I must just mention this, and we're having a conversation here. We might back and forth.
Now go for it.
We're having a conversation. To their defense, I think this is one of the first times that they coming out after that incident.
And that's what
in a setting like that.
So to their defense, I kept quiet for a minute.
To their defense, bro, it's one of the first times. So I guess it was one of those like, let me unfold certain things. It's the first time.
There was an undertone of like, I can talk if you want me to talk. There was that undertone of like,
you were employed there, bro.
There was that undertone of if you all want to have this convo, we can have this convo because I got some dirt that I can take out.
Nah, but still, bro.
There was that undertone of like, bro. It's like, bro, let's say for example, you and I, whatever
I was about to bring it up, bro.
Yeah,
but
whatever happens, we don't vibe as much anymore. But there were things that when we were vibing, you like shared some inside info like, yo, bro, like I have a kid with this chick that nobody knows about. Now we beefing. Now you calling me out like, Zix is not who he says he is. He did this to me. This one day we were at this event and he did this and that and behind the scenes. Now you calling out some like behind the scenes things that you only know because we were together at that event or whatever. And he claims to be so holy, but at this event he was with this other woman. Now you like taking out my dirty laundry, bro. Now I'm thinking. So now I come onto a podcast like let's say 4 years later or whatever, and I'm like, hey, yo, it's nice that Jay is busy taking out all my dirty laundry, but if you want to go there, we can go there. Now you already know it's like, I also told this gent about like the kid that I have here and this that I did there and blah, 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 blah. So now it's kind of that like underline like, bro, if you want to go there, we can go there, bro. If that's what you want to do. So that's basically what he's saying. He's like, he was literally saying, remember, I was in the...
But he's on a podcast just with him and his wife here.
Just with him and his wife. So, but he's telling the audience, like, remember, bro, I was in the belly of the whale here. I know what goes on behind the scenes at Hillsong. I can, if you all want to take it there, because then the wife was like, yeah, it's like, they treated us like, shh, and what. And if that's how they want to play it, we can also take out, like, things... And also mention like things that happen behind the scenes. So it was coming across with that. Like she wasn't saying it like with that, but she kind of was. But it was giving
bro, I gotta go watch this.
Yeah, bro. It was giving. If that's where you want to go, we can take. Because then he was like even saying, remember, guys, I was in the middle of this thing. I can tell you all about some things also that they made us sign non-disclosure agreements and But if that thing lapses, I can say what I want to say. And then, so his point was, and her point was like, she was frustrated that they were being like taken to the cleaners the way they were. Because it's like every time I went online, I had to see all this nonsense spoken about us and So he's like, why are you guys not defending us? Because if you guys know what I know, it's like, bro, if you know I got dirt on you also, it's like these politicians in South Africa, bro, which is exactly the point I want to get to next.
Let's just get to one of the comments.
Yeah, before we go quickly to the comment, it's like these politicians in South Africa where it's like they know they have dirt on each other. Or it's like the whole P Daddy thing. I have a recording of you of this and that. And so if you now gonna wanna come out and take me out for what do you call that, bro? Like a deal that I took or corruption or whatever that I did, I have this video of you. So I can also expose you.
Remain quiet.
It's best we both remain quiet. And so that was her whole irritation. Explain, bro, that side. That was her irritation. That was her irritation with that whole thing. It's like, guys, I can take out things of y'all also if y'all wanna go there. But you all are busy exposing.
But bro, for
us
me, I won't
and
lie to you. Yes, we human, bro, and we have that factor and that aspect, bro. But there was also beautiful moments. There was you set me up. There was
and
those
she did
things
say
there,
that
bro.
she was like, I do miss the family. I do miss the fact that we had this dope
Yeah, bro, there
relationship.
was those. That's why I don't understand people that break up and next thing you spazzy and speaking trash about the ex. But what about the beautiful moments? I know you're not gonna now necessarily just speak about that, but it's like this person is this. It's like, man, come on.
Alright, bro, let's check what the comments say.
The comments are saying, Kyle says, fair weather friends, when the sun's out, the love's out, and gone when the wind blows. And then Uncle Lou Allen says, I understand that pastors are held to a higher standard, but they are human too. His organization should have handled the problems with more decorum and grace. Is that the right? Decorum and grace.
Who's that? Lou.
That's Lou, yeah. They opened this door, and an organization rises and falls on leadership. A good leader would have taken them aside, worked with them to restore them.
And that's what Laura's whole point was. She was like, these people like just left us. And not only left us, they were adding on the sauce, like, yeah, they done this. And then he's like, yeah, then Brian comes out and says, yeah, I was a menace to work with and this and this. So he's sitting there thinking like, brother, you wanna love me so. But I tell people what I know about you. Because now you like exposing.
Yeah, bro. I think
you see, that's what I'm saying,
bro, we back and forth with the Convo.
As a human, bro, it's like, and then of course Jesse's in the building. What do you think, bro? Did you hear the topic?
No, bro. Yo.
I'm saying Brian, Carl Lenz and his wife have their own podcast now. So they came out and like, yo, if we can take y'all out if y'all want us to take y'all out. Because y'all were talking a lot of nonsense about us. And then you can still hear there's like that undertone of like, because again Carl was like, I have a mic now. I have a platform again. People are watching
again.
If you want me to say things, I can say things because y'all were lekker on my case. I know I messed up and I know I cheated and everything, but y'all were going on about, yeah, he did this and he did that and he's a menace to work with and this. If you want me to go there, we can go there because it's like I signed a non-disclosure agreement and da. I can go there if you want me to go there because I also know things about you. Now I'm saying like if like me and Jay were brother and we no more brother, but he told me some things that time when we were close. Now I must expose him, man. But now he's going on all platforms everywhere. He's performing. He's like, yeah, Zex is not weak. He appears to be and wow. And then he's now taking out my dirty laundries. What they basically did to Carl. And now I come and say, bruh, I can tell people also things that I know. I don't know what's your thoughts, bro.
Yo, it's a tough one, eh?
Yeah, bro.
Hey, fire with fire. Why not?
Thanks, bro.
I choose violence.
Once raw
I
makar.
want problems always.
Once raw makar.
Choose violence.
Brian and Carl.
What will you do if you were in Carl Lenz's position? You back on a podcast, you recovered a little bit now. You thought everything through. You have a mic, people are watching. People want to hear actually what are you going to say.
Yeah. Look, I think at the end of the day, all Carl will gain out of it is following. If he does now take out dirty laundry. Because if he exposes, yeah. Other than that, he gains nothing else. I don't know. What else would he gain?
Do you think, so what do you think in the long run, does it work for him or no?
In the long run, it doesn't work for me, basically.
But what about a clout?
That's why I'm saying
you're
gaining followers, you're gaining subscriptions and stuff because people love that type of drama, scandal and all that thing. So he's gonna gain following, he's gonna build his platform from that. But now when that's all over and done, can you maintain that type of drama? Because now you must know you're basically building now a drama type of channel. Yeah.
Now you have a drama channel.
Yeah.
And bro, facts, bro. And this is your first time coming out speaking in the public setting like that ever since there. And now this is your foundation that you're setting, like you mentioned, bro, for the way forward. Is it the right way to set your foundation?
I wouldn't
to come out like this after 2 years. People are not worried about that. You now bring the stuff back up. Oh yeah, Carl Lenz did that. Now it's fresh in the air. That's how you're seeing this guy.
But bro, people are definitely still gonna look at Carl Lenz with that mindset. Like,
but there could have been a different approach to the comeback.
No, I think there was, bro. He wasn't like hardcore. I'm just mentioning the part that I now saw when he was actually mentioning Hillsong and how he felt like.
I think he can address certain things, but in addressing those certain things, there's no need to take out now.
Look, he wasn't taking out, but you could, when you watch it, you can hear.
Yes,
there's this underline of like there's that underline of. Bro. We can go there if you want. I'm not gonna go there, but we can. So you'll better leave me alone, otherwise I'll pimp you.
I feel like there will be that hatred and all that stuff from his side. Yes, he did.
From the wife, bro.
Bro, the wife's defending the man. He cheated on the wife.
He was the one that's like, how he treated us wasn't right then. Wow, the wife was
I know he cheated on me, which is alright, but you can't come and tell us.
It's my husband.
My husband at the end at the last.
But yeah, in that I also think like, that was a big thing. We all know that. At age, it's a difficult one, bruh. Because in that, like Uncle Lou saying, could he have pulled Mans aside, had a chat with him about A, B, and C?
He could have, bruh. That would have been the better way to do it.
Yeah, because then at the end of the day, you're not having this type of drama. Because the truth is, they did blow the whole thing up also. Yes, we understand man is on leadership and all that things. But like, going out again on platforms and stuff and saying,
but do you feel?
Bro, and it's one of the staff members in actual fact found the stuff on his PCA.
Yeah, because he left his iMessage open or something.
Yeah, that's also was trash from.
Do you feel it's disingenuous?
Get so big?
Yeah,
is someone that released the
someone from this
someone that was in the church that
it's like my PC upstairs, you go there, bro, you check some other things now, bro.
You left your iMessage open, you busy chatting here.
You don't come to me, bro. What you're doing is
so now I went to go and take it out of proportion. But that's what I'm saying. You feel it's disingenuous.
That you could have had a smaller thing.
And just him, his wife,
speak there, counsel him, see, you want to continue this thing, what's going on, probation.
And if it does come out, you can come out and say, no, the church was aware of it.
Yeah.
And we dealt with it. According to our regulation and blah blah, we put him on probation. This. We didn't want to expose him in front of everyone. We didn't want it to turn into something it didn't have to be. We didn't want to embarrass him, his family, his kids. Maybe push it that way. Yeah. But do you think it was disingenuous for him to like? And it goes back to our previous convo. We were just speaking about like the weekend and about growth and about like, you know, when you up, then everyone wants to know you, and when you're down, people distance themselves from you.
Yeah.
It goes back to, bro, when I'm down and when I'm going through something, if you say you my bra, then you must be my bra.
Yeah, stand with me.
Then you must be my bra. No matter what, bro. If I must hear tomorrow,
gonna fall,
bro, if something happens to you tomorrow, we hear, Jay did this, Jay did that. I'm not gonna all of a sudden be like, hey, bro, start avoiding your calls and stuff like that. I'm gonna take your call, bro. I'm gonna be like, explain, bro, what happened.
First time I laugh at you.
Yeah, bro, I'm gonna be
like, bro, what now?
What are you catching on?
Then I'm gonna say, bro, let's talk. Then we sit down. Then you explain to me, bro, I flopped.
Why am I the example here in this
podcast? I'm just using it as an example.
I'm the one.
Because you're more of the one that's willing.
That's more likely to flop.
That's more.
Nah, and then if you tell me, bro,
okay, since we're going there, guys, I got some.
Nah,
we can go there.
I made a mistake. I did this.
We can go there.
Then I'm gonna say, nah, let me. This I'm saying this is my bra. I'm saying I'm gonna cover him. Let me cover him. Yeah, I like, how can you stand with him? He did this. Hey, that's not your business. I'm standing with a man. He did flop. We know it. It's now public knowledge shop. But as his
And
pastor,
and the pastor, I told him as well, this was.
And I disagreed with him. He knows I'm not in agreement with us, but we're going to walk this journey together. I think that's a more, I think that's exactly what Lou was saying. There's a better way to say, you know, gents, this man did flop. We know he flopped. But we're a church, and there's a whole point of the church. The church is to walk with people who flopped, not to kick them away. But obviously, if he is in a big leadership position like that, obviously the blowback is a lot bigger than a normal congregation member that
of course, bro. There's certain consequences that has to obviously take place. But is the love there? Of course. Is the support there? Always will be. If I'm going to have to take you off leadership, I have to, bro. And I'm going to have to explain that. I'm going to have to say to you, hey, man, bro, you messed up now. People are going to look at it in this way, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to have to take you off leadership. It's going to cause damage to leave you there. But here's the probation period. And then maybe go out to the congregation and say, look, this is the probation period. We're taking him off leadership for 2 years. He's rebuilding. He went to rehab. He's doing this. He went to counseling with his wife. Johnny Jesse is that bad.
Blah, 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 blah.
Is it that bad?
Bruh. And then, you know, when Naomi comes back, you reinstate him. Maybe the people will even accept. People love a good comeback story, bro. People love a good comeback story. People love that after you went through something and you rise again. It's quite, you know, it shows that, I'm here. Which brings me to...
It's real.
Which brings me to this topic, gents. What do you all think about us coalitions? Do you think we're going to get something done here? Do you think...
Bro, do you just want to run through these last comments based off that? Jess, you want to go through, bro?
You can go, bro.
Just based on that convo, and then we can segue. So, Clayt says... hurt is hurt and people get better. Like Uncle Lou said, pastors are just like us. We fail and some of us fail to heal. And then Uncle Lou goes on to say, doesn't shock me that his wife is standing up for him and with him, especially if the repentance was genuine between the couple. Beautiful. Remember, she knows him better than anyone else. They would have probably gone through a lot of rebuilding and reconnection in the last 2 years when they were out of the public eye. Now he's ride or die. He's going to war for him. That's beautiful. I love that.
Nice. So yeah, that's a topic. That's a serious topic. But again, guys, the podcast is available. You can go watch it.
Talking about war, you want to go to Israel and Palestine? I'm joking.
Speaking about ride or die, bro, it's a dope movie. The Bad Boys. We at least got to check the premiere.
Explain the whole movie. Then
For
you
real?
don't have to watch it.
But I stopped, bro. I was busy telling
you. And then that man, then Reggie. And then at the end, bro, the respect for the man.
Yeah.
So a cheeky smile at the end. Movie done.
Thank you, Reggie. Don't have to go watch the movie.
Did you also watch it?
Yeah, we were at the premiere, bro.
We watched it before it was watchable.
We were at the premiere, bro. That was a beautiful experience, bro.
But now, bro, let's not give spoilers to the people who didn't go watch it yet. But it's a dope movie. I vibe with it. But outside of that, gents, the coalitions, what do you all think? Do you think we're going to get to a point here? Do you think we're going to...
Sorry, Uncle Lou. Apology saying no, Jay. Don't ruin it for the rest of us. Apologies.
Do you think we're gonna get some order? I see ANC saying now they're speaking to PA and DA and EFF.
Hey, bruh, it's a tough one because ANC, look, I was surprised they're willing to speak to everyone at this point in time because obviously they want there.
They have to, bruh. They don't have.
But then again, DA also has to speak to.
That's the whole point of coalition. They all have to because nobody has majority.
That's what I'm saying.
They must sort something.
But now you have people that's playing duck and like DA now that came out and said they're not willing to work with EFF and PA. Then you have MK that first said they're not willing to work with ANC, but now they're starting to have talks with ANC. And they're not, MK is also, I don't think they're willing to work with a DA. EFF is also, no, EFF, I think they said they're willing to work with everyone at this point in time. I'm not actually sure, I can't remember there. But I know DA.
Do you think they'll vote the DA out because now
but that's the thing.
MK and ANC is strong enough to vote anyone? But that's what I'm saying. Because
if
they join, they can take
because
anyone.
MK and ANC is in talks
now. Where we at now?
No, but MK, I know MK
and ANC is in talks, bruh. And that's the thing, bruh.
That's gonna be a
if DA don't play it well, nah, and they keep themselves this, they're gonna end up with nothing, bruh. They're gonna end up with nothing. What you say, Clayt? Yeah, basically.
There's a problem, bruh, because they're strong enough to kill everyone. The two of them are strong enough if they join, they don't need anyone else.
Yeah.
But if they join, then we just back to square one.
Yeah, then it's literally there.
It's a tough one, bro.
If they join, then we back to square. Then we have two bad presidents, bro. Zuma and Cupcake, because they were both anti president. But I don't understand.
Double trouble.
I don't understand why people are so happy for Zuma, bro. Zuma was an anti when he was president. It was
it's the better corruption, bro.
It's a thing of.
It's like this man was in nonsense when he was president. Now people are in a bar for him. People are like,
it's a thing of.
Zuma.
You had him when he was in power. We knew, hey, this man is catching on rubbish and stuff. Then someone else took over that was worse. So if you take over and you worse than the previous, you make a previous look good.
Facts. And Jesse always said, bro, with Zuma, at least you knew where the money's going and what the corruption looks like.
Yeah.
Did you see how I was watching that interview where they were interviewing Zuma at a compound, bro. That compound isn't dirty, bro. It doesn't even look like clean and neat. The things is laying around. It looked like a scrapyard, bro. That part there where she was walking.
Time to look after it. Men's was worried about present time.
I'm thinking, nah, man, this is such a expensive compound in this, but he didn't even clean the yard for the interview. He left it just so. And then she asked him like, yo. And then I was reading the comments because that girl that interviewed him asked him like, well, the lady that interviewed him asked him like, so what happened to your health? Because when you were supposed to go to jail, you were busy dying. Yeah. And then when you found out you're not going to jail, you're somehow right. Now, they saying there and in the comments, that's a disrespectful question. How can you ask him that? I'm thinking, what delusional people is this that forgot all about what Zuma was all about, bro? I'm thinking, just now you're like supporting the man when 5 years ago when he was busy with Nkatla and what is Gupta and allowing planes to land and all sorts of weird things. And corruption scandal and that whole thing that the government spent so much, while we spend taxpayers' money so much on that whole. What was that trial that they had? This big trial that they had the whole time to find corruption charges and that whole thing and all that. The commission, that whole commission.
Zondo.
The Zondo commission. Then it was like, people were like, how can he do this? Now, there's someone hyping him up again. That to me, that doesn't make sense, but I don't understand. But ANC is on 40%, DA is on 21%, and then MK is on 14%. Bro.
It's still more or less. But it's done now, though, way.
Then EFF is done.
Yeah,
it's been done,
EFF is on 9%, well, almost 10, 9.52%.
So now it's just coalition talk, seeing who gets into bed with who, what's going to happen.
PA is on 2%, Freedom Front Plus. Action SA is on 1%.
Because with the first talks, ANC said they're willing to operate with DA, EFF, IFP, and PA. That was the first talk. They said they're willing to work with those.
Bro, PA got 677,000 votes, bro.
Yeah, bro.
It's almost a million.
Almost a million, bro.
Then IFP got 1.3 million.
Growing, bro. Growing.
EFF got 3 million.
Growing slowly.
MKF 4 million. ANC have 12.6 million, bro.
Yeah, bro. They still have the majority.
It's a big jump.
But a milli is not close. A milli is close to 12 milli. So props.
Good job.
Not even a milli, 670. You went further.
Yeah, 670 is close to a mil.
Yeah, and a
milli is close to 2 mil.
2 mil is close to 5 mil.
5 mil is close to 10 mil.
10 is
so
close to 12.
Basically, we have 10 million votes.
So PA is actually in power. Yeah, this is the latter part of the convo now.
Gents tornadoes in Durban. What kind?
Yo, God is angry for that place, guys.
What did the Durbanites do? God.
They like to tour.
Nah, for real, bruh. There's a lot of. I think it becomes synonymous with witchcraft and things.
That side there, they go to the.
And even there, that place is becoming like the murder capital now.
Bruh, for me, bro.
It's like danger now.
Maybe this is just maybe I'm being over spiritual, bro. But I think there's a degree of truth too, bruh. I was thinking the same thing, bruh. I just didn't want to say it out loud, but I was thinking the same thing, bruh.
So my question was: is the first tornado this idea? I mean, we not.
Bro,
of those things, bro. You're in SA, bruh.
Okay.
SA.
From when you were born, and your mother, and your father, and your upa groeitjie.
When did you hear
When
about
did you
a
have a
tornado?
tornado?
A real one, like an American one, a proper one. Not the Popeye one, like toaster.
A proper tornado.
No, that one where the wind, you know,
Did we name
sometimes
this one?
sometimes when you see the
What
wind,
is this one's name?
sometimes you see the dust spinning so in a circle. Like,
Yes,
yo, tornado.
Run.
You see the dust spinning in a circle.
Pick up 2 packets.
Pick up so 2 packets. In a
Let's check
Woolworths
some of
packet.
Is
these
there a thing in? Bruh, it was
Yeah, bruh, check yeah. It was rough, bruh, check yeah. It was proper.
The thing is, bruh, it's been going through it.
Yeah, bruh, I think
And
there's
it wasn't.
pressure.
It was.
Bruh, real tornado, bruh.
It was
real
now
tornado,
also.
my
When
boy.
was it?
Can I put it on the big screen? On the big stream. So that people can see. It's like, I don't know if you
big
can
stream.
zoom in about a big stream. Yo, bruh. A real tornado, my bro, not Popeye's one. What's that?
Jolly.
No, man, what's this now?
Yeah, not
Which one is this now? Ay, click. Wat gaan aan nou?
Here's a ton of Jan, it was bad, yo.
It's a waterfall. A waterfall. Yeah.
Make it. Yo.
Yo, it's bad.
It's a real tornado, James. It's not jokes. It's a serious situation. It's a sad situation. Nah, man, what's going on? Clint, are you controlling it from there, bruh?
She's not control. You are in charge. You are a driver.
Aye, sorry, guys, it doesn't work. I was hoping it's gonna work, but
Yeah, what's your views on it though, bro? You literally think it could be of such.
bruh, that was my first thought. I didn't want to think it out loud, but I was thinking, bruh.
So that means we
All
must
that
we must
witchcraft
be
and all
next
that
with
funny
we must
things
be
going
next
on
with
there,
something.
bruh. But also it's the weather there because remember it's very tropical, the climate there. The climate is very tropical. It's heat. It's like bruh, we went on honeymoon in Thailand and we were literally at the same place where that big tsunami was. That big tsunami was. Remember there's even a movie about it, bro. At the hotel, everything, then the tsunami comes. So we were there at that exact same spot. And because the weather is like that, bro, it's like tropical, it's like hot and humid. So it gives
Yeah,
it
but
that.
I don't understand tsunami more, yeah, because that was a place that shoved under the water and creating a tsunami vibe. But like, I've never heard of this. I think the closest thing we came to this was it in last year or so? Also in KZN when they had that
But
severe
they also had a
winds and
tornado,
stuff.
Mose.
Yeah, it was like a small
And that flood also.
and the
KZN.
flood, yeah, and they had that severe
People's whole houses was
winds and
washed
stuff where the people's roofs were flying off, and that's just crazy, bruh. So
Nah, at least we had a mini earthquake in town.
Nah, but that was the miners, bro. Miners
it's gonna
revenge.
become a museum now. He's still
It is.
He's still
Is it
trying to
fixed?
fix it. No, bruh, it's not gonna be fixed. I told you
Bruh.
it's a museum now.
The museum
How are they
for
gonna
real.
fix it, bro? Bro, remember on Hendrik Potgieter, bro? That road was broken for like 3 years, bro. 4 years. Then you find out this one had a 10 days stolen money. That one had a 10 day ran away with the money. That one.
Bruh,
had a
that's
10
why yeah, we can't
It's
afford
like,
to have this type of stuff.
We have just
Well,
take
And that's,
us
and that's
10
why
years
God,
to fix it.
that's why God didn't bless South Africa with all these things. It's just unfortunate now with the tornado in Durban. But
that's
the
why in
reason why he
America,
didn't
'cause they
bless
have
us with
better
these
leaders
things,
that
there
can
are
at least
funds
fix
there,
it.
bro,
It's a
that
blessing.
can.
Why are you saying you didn't bless us for this? look like it's a blessing to have tornadoes and
Because they knew, hey, these ones, I can't take them through untidiness because
Because the government
The
don't know how to
leaders-
fix things.
the leaders are here. So
So
let me-
Mama keep the roads
Hey,
proper because this one's gonna take 10 years to fix
there's
it.
a freaking pothole, bro. You can't fix.
Imagine I must wash the whole road away. Imagine I must give him a tsunami. Shame.
Ah,
They're
bruh.
not gonna fix it.
the elections is done. They say Johannesburg is gonna. The grid is overloaded again.
Yeah, you see, they don't even know how to
Bro,
keep
what
a
was
grid
that?
in check.
What was that thingy that we got, bro?
I don't wanna know.
Areas of Johannesburg is gonna basically they're not calling it load shedding,
shedding again.
but they're calling it power cuts.
A different name. Yeah, at least it's not low shedding, bro. At
Yo, at
least-
least it's only 3 hours in a day, yo.
At
Not
least
like
it's not
load
load
shedding that was
shedding.
stage 6 in it.
low shedding is
thing, bro.
untidy, yo.
But power cut is at least better.
Power cut sounds better at least, bro.
Yeah.
I think it would be a lot better than load shedding, bro.
At least it will only be 1 hour.
So load shedding is done at least.
Yeah, no, we bring in power cuts.
Gents. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to our nonsense that we're talking here. I'm going to see you guys on a different
But who
show.
do you think is going to go in collision before you finish? What's your prediction?
Alright, yeah, let's make predictions before we end. Luke PA said they'll work with anyone, so they're definitely going
Let's
to
just go through this one, bro. The one comment of Uncle Lou was that I think there's been a catastrophic event in KZN every year for the past 4 years, right? Since 21, then the floods in 22, and flood and landslides in 23, and now tornado in 24. Yeah, what's next year?
Bro, but if you think about it, what? I don't know, bro. I don't want to say what.
It's sun!
It's sun!
It's sun!
It's
That's why
witchcraft.
my people are called by my name. It's son. Your son is doing that to you. Yeah, come right, verkeer, nonsense.
Bruh, I think...
delete of
Thanks,
YouTube.
You know what, Jay, later on in the DM, you know what? I didn't appreciate what you spoke and what you said. It is really...
Yeah, you must rather say that. I don't have less to argue with.
Yeah, you didn't appreciate.
Comments.
You cannot...
Bruh, come and tell you this now. I think MK and ANC is definitely gonna get in bed together, and they don't need anyone else. Then they have a majority.
MK and ANC.
Then it's done, bruh. Then they have a
Yeah,
majority.
Then it is done.
Then the others don't have nothing else to say. Because what
But
can
you
they
think,
say?
but
They
you
need a
think that,
majority.
you think that would happen, though? I mean, that's why MK is split the party, and Zuma went on his own voyage in the midst of all of this, bro. To
Bruh,
probably prove
I
a
think-
point.
I
there.
think they can must now just say, okay, we're gonna cheer you this, and you're gonna take this. Then they back in, but then they can eat again. Then it's done. Then we back to square one again.
AMK.
Yeah, bro.
Sounds
Because
dope.
together they're gonna be 54% if they join. 54,
And it's
55%.
done. They know John and Gayton. Eish,
John Fully Gate.
John and Gayton is klar. It's done,
Ah,
bro.
but at
John
least-
Mulligate.
At least we bunu kant. Ik gaan
Met
parlement.
parlement,
Ja,
dude.
nee, het is een parlement. Ik zoek net homefest.
Eish, for real.
I mean, just I'm tired. Yo, the weekend was long. Came home
Publiek
late
in
every
het
night, yo.
You've been going to conference for the last few days.
We started with that topic. I thought, nah, bro.
Yeah, no, I think I'm sticking to my presidency.
Come on.
Can't switch
I
it
was
up.
nah, bro. The vibe was definitely dope. That excellence level was
Okay,
I
now
saw
we
your
I
stories and stuff.
executed.
It looked
Stories were dope.
Now we just need like
People were
some
asking me.
Witness looked nice. So
Yeah, bro. Dresses now. People were asking me the whole time, where you, bro? That looks most now.
Nah,
I'm like, yeah, I'm here in the south, bro. I'm literally around the corner from my house.
They look nice. So bright.
Alright, bro, let's get the likes up to 10. I just pressed for 7. Let's go, bro.
Come and see.
Before we
Bruh,
done.
like, let's just get it.
I
done.
liked already.
That man that took his like away last week. That's a
Bring
belief.
it
Don't
back,
be so.
please. Don't be so. Don't be that person.
That's a belief, man.
Don't be like that.
Okay, it's on 8, beautiful. 10, and then the show's done. Just 2 more guys. Come on.
I'm seeing 7, yeah, bro.
Eish.
What do you think about the type of best case?
It's on 8, yo. Let's get 1 more like,
haven't been
2 more
following
likes, guys.
Huh? That man
Two
want.
more likes.
That man want.
They don't want to, bro.
You unliking and liking
Bro,
the
I'm
whole time.
unliking, man. It's on like it's on 8, bro.
What's it on now? Because they are liked.
It's on 8. Refresh, bro.
I did refresh, bro.
It's still on 8.
I'm seeing 8 now because I liked it. It was on 7 the whole time.
Okay, 10, 11. Oscar Parlamento! God exceeded our expectations. We're on 11%. Take it to 12%, guys.
I only have.
And then we done. You on 8, bruh. 8%.
I wasn't showing 8 here, bro.
You.
See, bro. They took.
Don't take your likes back. 11!
Yeah.
12, pa. 12. Hey, 12.
12%.
Is
So
yours
right.
up, bro?
Nah. 13!
Hey, yeah.
13%! Ons gaan parlement toe.
We have seats. We have 13 seats.
We have 13 seats, gents. Yo.
We must get Nathan back on the show, actually.
TIS. That's our party we must say. TIS. The TIS party.
Tussin.
That's not Tussin party. I think 13's alright, bro. You can call it.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you.
So what do you Tabo Besto?
I don't know nothing of Tabo Besto, yo. So we have a dust like, who's now so untidy?
Did it go to 12?
Right. That means you made it in life when you have a dust like.
Don't be that person.
Like, bro?
We don't, yo. This thing showed untidiness. Don't be that person, please.
That's a belief, man.
Don't be that
That's
person.
maandag.
Guys, have a lekker
like,
week, ne?
took my thing
All the
back.
best. Have a...
Sent it
I'm
back.
tired. I'm
But
gonna...
we appreciate the people that pull through every.
Yeah,
I
no,
do, bro. It's not, and it's lekker to see everyone comment, engage, interact. It
Yeah,
makes
man.
our show better, man. Then it doesn't feel like we're just talking to ourselves. Because, bro, remember, there was a time we said, let's pre-record the show. Then we were like, aye, man, that's not going to be lekker. It's lekker to see the people talking, the vibe, nyan. See.
Yeah, you must. The
super
best.
dope.
It's like when you have people, eh?
But anyway, guys, good night, God bless,
So yeah,
goodbye.
Tabo Besto
Oh,
wants
man, bye. Clean it out.
Morning, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to it.
Good morning to the folks. What up to the youngins and bless up to the world.
And then Tay just put your info on blast like that.
It's what the people want to know, bro. My bad.
Nah, bro.